Most people don't need to learn coding or understand complicated technology. They just want to save time. In this video, I'll show you 5 beginner-friendly artificial intelligence tools that can immediately help with writing, research, meetings, planning, and everyday work. These are practical tools for non-technical people. No coding required. No technical background needed. By the end, you'll know exactly which tool to try first and why. Let's start with the most recognizable name in AI right now. If you've heard of AI at all, you've probably heard of ChatGPT. And there's a reason it became the fastest growing app in history. If you're ever stuck at 4 p.m. on a Friday, brain tired, not sure where to start, ChatGPT is your all-purpose thinking partner, available 24 hours a day, never impatient, never distracted. Here's a real example. You need to organize a team lunch for 12 people. 3 are gluten-free. Budget is $250. Type that exact situation into ChatGPT. You get 3 restaurant suggestions: dietary needs handled, budget respected, and a ready-to-send invitation message. In under 30 seconds, ChatGPT is your Swiss Army knife for brainstorming, planning, organizing, and first drafts. Who should try it first? Anyone who spends time on planning, organizing, or staring at a blank page. Time saved. Easily 2 hours per week. If writing emails, summaries, or professional messages takes too much mental energy, Claude can help immediately. Think about this. You have a 20-page compliance document to review. Instead of spending 2 hours reading it line by line, upload it to Claude and type, "Give me a 5-bullet summary of the key changes," and draft a short email updating my team. In under 30 seconds, you have your summary and a perfectly toned draft ready to send. Claude understands context and tone remarkably well. It doesn't sound like a robot. It sounds like a thoughtful, well-written human. This is the tool I personally recommend most for writing and thinking clearly. Who should try it first? Anyone who writes professionally. Emails, reports, proposals, summaries. Time saved. 3 hours per week. This one might change how you use the internet forever. Traditional search engines have gotten exhausting. You search something, click through 10 websites, dodge ads, skim through paragraphs of filler, just to find one specific fact. Perplexity does all that digging for you. Here's an example. You need current tax considerations for independent contractors in your state. Type that exact question into Perplexity. You get a clear 3-paragraph answer with numbered citations, showing exactly which official sources the information came from. No tab overload. No wasted afternoon. Just the answer, with sources you can verify. Who should try it first? Anyone who researches regularly, or anyone who's ever had 15 browser tabs open at once. Time saved. 2 hours per week. If you sit through a lot of meetings, this one is a lifesaver. Have you ever tried to take notes while also actively participating in a meeting? You end up doing neither well. Or worse, you miss a meeting and have to watch a painful 60-minute recording just to find out what was decided. Otter solves both problems completely. Otter joins your Zoom or Teams call automatically. While you focus on the conversation, it transcribes everything in real time. 10 minutes after the call ends, you get a summary. What was discussed? Key decisions made. Action items assigned to specific people. You stop being a note-taker and start being a participant. That shift alone changes the quality of your meetings. Who should try it first? Anyone in back-to-back meetings, remote workers, or anyone who's ever said, "Wait, what did we decide?" Time saved. 2 to 3 hours per week. Our final tool moves into the visual world. and it's the one that surprises people most. Most professionals occasionally need to create a presentation, a social media graphic, or a flyer. But unless you're a trained designer, starting from scratch is intimidating and time-consuming. Canva AI removes that barrier completely. Here's what it can do. You have a photo with a cluttered background. One-click background removed perfectly. Then use Magic Design. Type in, create a clean 5-slide presentation about quarterly goals using a navy blue theme. The layout is built, fonts chosen, structure created. You just swap in your content. You don't need design skills. You need a clear idea. Canva AI handles the rest. Who should try it first? Anyone who creates presentations, social posts, or marketing materials, especially if design feels intimidating. Time saved, 1.5 hours per week. 5 tools, roughly 10 hours back every week. But here's the most important thing I want you to take away from this video. Don't try to learn all 5 at once. Pick the one that addresses your biggest frustration this week. Try it once. Build one small win. That's how most people actually learn AI. Not by studying it, but by using it practically, one rep at a time. If you want practical AI guidance without the hype, every week, in under 5 minutes, subscribe to the AI Clarity Lab's free newsletter. No jargon, no overwhelm. Just tools that work for everyday people. I'm Paul from AI Clarity Labs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.